All right, so here we go again. I'm just barely off of my last video, and I go on to, you know, BitChute's trending. And so just out of curiosity, because now that I'm talking about this, now I'm even thinking about it more. And then I'm looking at these videos. So let me go through in real time my experience. So I go and I you know, let's go to BitChute, right? Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so come on. Alright, so we're at BitChute. We'll go to trending. So I go to trending. You know, and here, wow, this is way up at the top. Another conspiracy theory is proven to be true. Well, so if I'm talking about the little guy club criteria and how everything is about the big guys picking on the little guy, we have the aristocracies and the plutocracies and the technocracies and the Jews and white supremacies and on, and the patriarchies, and it's always the big guy picking on the little guy. Well, so okay, so this is a conspiracy theory that is proven to be true, okay? Well, now, I wonder if this conspiracy has anything to do with aristocracies and plutocracies and all these, the big guy picking on the little guy. So let's listen. Here we go.
Wanting to call me a conspiracy theorist at the mere mention of these companies. However,
wait a second.
I started talking about how BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street control and run Delaware.
Okay, but let's pause right there. Let's rewind this. I started talking about how BlackRock and all these people are ruling over Delaware. They're picking on Delaware's the little guy, and BlackRock's the big guy picking on him. That's what I heard. Let's hear it again.
I started talking about how BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street control and run Delaware. And all
BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, they're all picking on Delaware. You know, Delaware's the little guy. Delaware's just the people. But BlackRock and Vanguard and whatever are the you know, they're picking on the little guy. BlackRock, Vanguard, these are the aristocracies and plutocracies that are just picking on the little guy, Delaware. And wow. And so she started talking about how, they're picking on the little guy and how we need to start standing up for Delaware because Delaware's the little guy. And we need to start standing up against these plutocracies and technocracies of Vanguard and BlackRock that are picking on the little guy, Delaware. Wow. And wow. I mean, this needs to go. This girl's video just needs to go, I mean, worldwide. Because, holy shit, they have broken the fucking, oh my God, they are cracking into this new thing. This is a new development, you guys. These plutocracies are picking on the little guys in Delaware, you guys. Holy shit. And she was accused of being a conspiracy theorist, but now there's proof of it.
I started talking about how BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street control and run Delaware. And all of the haters wanted to call me a conspiracy theorist.
Well, before I go any further, I'm going to give this a downvote, the well-deserved downvote that it deserves. Anyways, so let's move on.
At the mere mention of these companies. However, I need to formally request you guys start referring to me as a spoiler alertist.
So she is the next big internet influencer star now. Okay.
Because based off this court ruling in Texas today of the state of Texas versus BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, I am onto something.
It has been proven. Delaware's the little guy getting picked on by Vanguard and BlackRock. It's a proven. Look. Pirate Pete has totally breaking news here. It's been totally proven. This is no longer a conspiracy, you guys. It is totally proven now that the little guy is getting picked on. We need to start standing up for Delaware because the people of Delaware are getting picked on by Vanguard and BlackRock. And this girl that is being promoted by Pirate Pete has totally cracked the case. She is now,
let me break it down for you,
the female version of Richie from Boston. And now she's going to break it all down because the big guy's picking on the little guy and we need to start standing up for the little guy. So she's going to break it down. I mean, it's totally obvious it's totally obvious that she meets the little guy club criteria. I mean, all you have to do is look at her. She totally meets the little guy club criteria. And she is just this little guy. She's just part of the little guy club. And she has just proven this, So she meets the little guy club criteria. But again, I'm still confused as to how the homeless do not meet the little guy club criteria, but people like her are featured as the face of the little guy club every time, all the time, always, nonstop, 24/7. And this is totally not bullshit because Pirate Pete put it out. It's totally breaking news. And the title speaks for itself. Another conspiracy theory proven to be true. Just again and again. They're just proving it over and over. And what are they proving? It's we need to stand up for the little guy. Proven again. BlackRock and Vanguard just trampling all over Delaware. All the little people of Delaware getting trampled by Vanguard and BlackRock. And the court ruling, it was on Fox News. There was an actual court ruling in Texas. And so this girl, you need to start calling her Mrs. Richie from Boston now. Now let her break it down.
State Street just lost a major court ruling today in federal court, and a federal judge in Texas agreed that they can be sued.
Oh my God!
The suit says that
this was on the news. Mainstream media news broke this story that Vanguard and BlackRock have just been ruled, just like all these people were caught on the Epstein flight list, and they're all going to go down. Well, now BlackRock and Vanguard are going down, and the little people, the revolution is happening. Because she meets the little guy club criteria. But that homeless white man that's been homeless for 10 years, it doesn't even come close to meeting the criteria as she does. Because she just proved that it's no longer a conspiracy theory, that the big guy is picking on the little guy. So let her break it all down.
It says that they formed an investment cartel to control U.S. energy markets. They allegedly bought up coal companies just to shut them down and force green energy initiatives. All while jacking.
Right. Those are some big words. Now we're getting into some really articulate, long forehead intellectual information here. And again, Pirate Pete is breaking the story. And the headline is, another conspiracy theory is just proven to be true. These conspiracy so-called theories are just over and over and over, time and time again, being proven true, always, that, and the conspiracy is that, the little guy's getting picked on. these big guys, these big Vanguard, these big BlackRock, they're a bunch of aristocracies and plutocracies that are just stepping on the little guy. And it's being proven over and over and over. And here we have Mrs. Ritchie from Boston herself being promoted by the great Pirate Pete. And it's just another conspiracy theory proven true. You know, the little guy. We need to stand up for the little guy. But again, I still don't understand how it is that the homeless do not meet this criteria for this, little guy phenomena. So, anyways, I know. Why even point this out? It's pointless to even point this out. So, see you, boys.